Have you ever noticed how one small comment can ruin your entire day? One insult, one glance, one tone, and suddenly, you're not yourself anymore. They say, words are wind, but why do they feel like weapons? Why does your peace crumble at a stranger's opinion? Now, imagine this. Someone tries to provoke you and you feel nothing. You smile. You remain still. Because your power is no longer up for grabs. Welcome to Stoic Blend, where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Today, we'll uncover why mastering emotional control is your greatest strength and how the Stoics made themselves untouchable. Someone throws an insult your way, and just like that, they're living in your mind rent-free. But why? One phrase, one glare, one dismissive tone, and your whole inner world spirals. But what if that reaction was a choice, not a reflex? What if you could become immune and unshakable? No words, no attitudes, no disrespect would hold the keys to your peace anymore. The truth is simple. No one can steal your calm unless you give it to them. And the Stoics knew this better than anyone. They didn't run from the noise of the world. They didn't isolate themselves in silence. They stepped directly into chaos and remained still. Let me show you how. When you allow someone's words or tone to hijack your mood, you've surrendered your power. Marcus Aurelius, who faced war, betrayal, and pressure we can only imagine, still wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Most people don't live this way. They are emotional slaves trapped in a cycle of reactivity, triggered by tone, offended by silence, always needing to respond, to prove, to correct. But the Stoic? He builds a fortress inside. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't chase validation. He doesn't beg for clarity. He decides what enters his mind and trains how he meets the world. Anger is fire, and fire doesn't discriminate. It burns the targeted, the one who lit it. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." That space, that breath between trigger and response, that's your superpower. Someone disrespects you. You pause. Not to suppress, but to choose. Because silence isn't weakness. It's proof of control. The angry mind yells. The wise mind waits. Say it with me. They don't have access to my peace. Most insults aren't worth your reply. Most arguments aren't worth your breath. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." And how true that is. You're not exhausted because life is too hard. You're exhausted because you're leaking energy into things that don't matter, draining yourself over comments that won't matter tomorrow. Here's a shift. Picture this. You walk into work. A colleague tosses a passive-aggressive jab from across the room. The old you reacts. The new you smiles, keeps walking, doesn't even break stride. That's real power. You've outgrown the need to argue. You expect friction not because you deserve it, but because you're already prepared for it. And you choose peace anyway. Protect your energy like it's gold because it is. Some people yell just to feel heard. Others manipulate just to feel powerful. But you remain still. Because stillness isn't passivity, it's dominance. It unravels those who depend on your reaction for their sense of control. A Stoic doesn't suppress emotion, they transform it. They transmute insult into insight, attack into awareness. They walk away not out of weakness, but because they've already won inside. Never forget this. If someone can pull you out of character, they're still controlling your story. They're writing your script. So, hold the pen. Choose silence. That's how the real ones win. You weren't born to be disturbed by noise. You weren't designed to carry the projections of broken people. Your peace is your duty, and your silence, that's your sharpest weapon. So next time someone tries to get under your skin, then let them in. Don't argue. Don't shrink. Just pause, and let your stillness speak louder than their storm. Try this for 3 days. Be quiet when you feel the urge to react. Smile when someone provokes you. Say nothing when they expect rage. Watch what happens. Watch how quickly their power vanishes. They thought they could control you with a look, a whisper, a word. But now you know the truth. Silence isn't retreat. It's your most powerful response. Every day is a bonus. Don't waste it giving power to noise. Choose calm. Choose strength. Choose stillness. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like the video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to Stoic Blend for more timeless wisdom. Every week, we explore the principles of Stoicism and how to apply them in modern life, calmly, clearly, and with purpose. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next step on your journey to inner strength. Thank you.